look at the Gunners. We'll see how it pans out for them next week when they will take on probably host FC Porto at the Emirates Stadium. It's just 1 goal to nil in favor of Porto, but definitely we'll look at that. But Arsenal now, their leg on the throttle as is becoming a 3-horse race. Yes, gradually becoming a 3-horse race in the English Premier League title. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester City. Like I said, a whole lot on the show this morning. I don't know if you're ready, because I am definitely ready. Putting on my seatbelt, hopping up on that particular flight 1023, and we'll be right back.
The rain just put it over the bar.
Still there, and if you're just tuning in and also joining us on the show, I still remain the sport minister on radio, or the radio sport minister, Vicky. Now let's begin with athletics this morning, and our stop will be with the Nigerian Olympic Committee as we prepare Nigeria for the All-African Games, and at the same time looking at the committee. Now, Tony Nezianya, the public relations officer of NOC, stated this in a statement on Monday in Lagos. Now, he said that the games would be held from March 8. Yes, looking at 3 days from now to the 23rd in Accra, Kumasi, and athletes were accredited at the delegation registration meeting conducted on March 4th. That was yesterday. He said, now according to the breakdown, Team Taekwondo, wrestling, and karate have the highest number of individual sport athletes, each having 14, while the arm wrestling has 15 athletes. Weightlifting and badminton both have 12-member team, while boxing has 11 pugilists, with judo 10 and Scrabble 8 members. Now these are as follows: arm wrestling 15, athletics 50, badminton 12, basketball 3x3 we have 4 females. Then we have beach volleyball just 4, boxing 11, chess 4, cricket 15, cycling we have 12 athletes, hockey we have 32, football we have 40, handball we have 14, and judo we have 10. To complete the list, karate is 14, mixed martial art MMA with 4 athletes, rugby, you'll be wondering, are we playing rugby? Whether we like it or not, yes, we are playing rugby. If you want to follow rugby, you know how to do it in America, now they do it in Nigeria, and now we'll be participating at the All-African Games. Scrabble, yes, we have 8 athletes, and we have 4 swimmers. And to continue that, table tennis we have 10, taekwondo we have 14, tennis we have 8, triathlon we have 4, and volleyball is 24, weightlifting 12, and wrestling 14. So these are the athletes that will vie for individual medals at the athletics game, just the All-African Games in Accra, Ghana. We also have Kumasi, and we have Cape Coast. Yes, to begin on the 8th, that is about 3 days from now, and let's see how we pan out. We'll keep tab with that particular one, and let's see where Nigeria will be on the medals. Okay, it's a good one. Like I said, let's see where we'll be on the medals table as we look at Team Nigeria. A lot of events there. Football, 40. I'm wondering why 40. Is it both comprised of female and male? Well, they didn't give us the breakdown. Yes, this is coming from the NOC. No breakdown concerning that. But we'll definitely keep tab with what's going to happen in Ghana. And we'll also find out where Team Nigeria will be camping. I don't know if they'll be in Cape Coast, or probably they'll be in Kumasi, or they will be in Accra. That's 2021. We'll face Francis Ngannou in a 10-round heavyweight clash called the Knockout Chaos. Now, Joshua, a former unified WBO, WBA, IBF heavyweight champion, has won his last 3 fights against Jasmine Franklin, Robert Helenius, and we have Otto winning. Now, he's aiming to extend it to 4 straight wins when he faces Ngannou in his second boxing game. Now, Ngannou told the title of held the title of the UFC heavyweight champion champion before he exiled Ngono. He has abandoned the MMA and now he wants to chase his boxing career. Now it's going to be between Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou. Now the date for this fight is scheduled for Friday 8th of March 2024. That's looking at the fight on Friday, and the show will start precisely at about 4 p.m. GMT. Now the venue, the clash will take place at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now the fight is scheduled for Friday instead of the usual Saturday night to avoid conflicting with the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Yes, looking at the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, which will also open on Saturday, March 9. Saudi Arabia now is becoming a point for football, for sport rather. Now looking at the boxing, so many boxing fighter has gone down in Saudi Arabia. We also have a football league that is really on fire. Yes, the football league in Saudi Arabia is on fire. Now also we're looking at the Grand Prix, competing with the likes of Europe and other countries or probably other continents when it comes to sport. Okay, let's start with the Panthers at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The fight between Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou. Now they're trying to also give us where to watch the match. Well, for you to watch that game, you have to wait until after the highlight because I think that one is pay per view. Yes, pay per view channel. If you want to watch it, just go online, search for it. That is if you follow boxing and you're a fan of AJ. Let's see what happens this Friday night as looking at Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou. Now the record for both of them, Joshua total fight record 27-3, and he has 3 wins. And looking at Ngannou, he has just only one fighter, and it was a massive one, switching from the mixed martial art and going straight to focus on his boxing career. Looking at the guy big, even with his Babariga self, I don't even know if that one is Babariga that is putting on or his overall. I cannot tell, but you need to see him big, and to the Joshua not even up to his size in that particular one. But this is just me looking at it with my own eyes. You can take a look. You can go online, search for the fighter between the Joshua and Francis Ngannou. Probably Ngannou, and then from there we'll see how you can analyze it with me also. Away from that, let's look at this particular one. Yes, I want to talk about some of the games played yesterday. We'll give you results beginning from the Nigerian Premier League. Let's start with result with games played yesterday. It was a massive one in Nigeria here. Looking at the Nigerian Premier League, some of the games that were not played over the weekend were moved to Monday, and if you ask me, it was a fine result. Before we look at the other games in Europe, let's take a look at the Nigerian Premier Football League. Now, Doma United and Sporting Lagos, 2 privately owned clubs in the top flight league in Nigeria, had to settle for a 1-1 draw. Meanwhile, Sporting Lagos got a red card in that particular encounter. So both teams sharing the spoils, 1 point each. At least at all, 9 bad pass. They just had to share the point if they cannot get all maximum point. So looking at the other game yesterday, not too good result for Eyimba. Yes, as they were beaten by Aqua United. Aqua United is threatened with relegation, and they were able to do this one to get all maximum point. 3 goals, 3 points against the People's Elephant, Eyimba. Now the first goal was scored in the 6 minutes, courtesy of Philip, and in the second half, the second goal was scored by Suleiman in the 50th minute. But meanwhile, a penalty was given to Eyimba, and Chijoke converted it in the 73 minutes from the spot. But meanwhile, 6 minutes in additional time, Suleiman got his second for them coming as the Kano Pillars, the same Sugida boys, lost at home at the Sani Abacha Stadium to visiting Abia Warriors by a single goal. Well, did all the crowd not go to the Sani Abacha Stadium, because I know that anytime Kano Pillars is playing, everybody from the streets to the house will flood into that stadium. But what happened, I don't really know, I cannot tell, but let's tell you that the goal was scored in the 78th minute. 12 minutes to climax the game, and EJ made sure that Abia Warriors visiting Kano did not return back to Umuahia empty hand. Yes, they got a goal, and all maximum points will go to the Warriors from Abia State. Now looking at the table, Abia Warriors are now 8 on the log. Kano Pillars are 6th on the log, just 3 points separating Kano Pillars and Abia Warriors. Now looking at Aqua United, well, after that win yesterday, they are still languishing in the drop zone, in the 17th position to be precise, but Niger Tornadoes and Gombe United, they both have a game to play, and they're on the same point with Aqua United. So it's going to be a tall walk for Abia Warriors, for Aqua United. If Niger Tornadoes and Gombe United eventually play their game and they win their game, we see them pushing down to the drop zone, and that's Aqua United still dropping down further in the zone, and Niger Tornadoes and Gombe climbing up. That is if they win their outstanding game. Now on top of the table is Remo Stars. Probably Remo Stars are fourth. They've dropped seriously to fourth position. That's not too good news. At first they were on top. Well, the Nigerian league is not like the German Bundesliga, where you predict who will win today and this season, and you still predict the same team again that will win the next season. It's not like in the Spanish La Liga, where it is all around Real Madrid and Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. You cannot tell. In England, it's always between City, Liverpool, Man United. I don't even know where United did now. Chelsea, they are far down. Arsenal has not won it for a very long time. I think it's also good like that. But in the Nigerian league, you cannot tell who will win it. Who will say that Abia Warriors? Probably Lobby Stars will be sitting on top of the table. They are really pushing and they want to go to the continent. Well, after 23 games, they still have a long way to go. 7 plus 8, 15 more matches to be played in the Premier League. That's the Nigerian Premier Football League, and anything can happen in the Nigerian Premier League. Even Lobby Stars, Plateau United, they are now second on the log. Just 1 point separating Plateau and Lobby Stars. Enugu Rangers, so they won it about 2 or 3 or 4 seasons back with Imama Amapakabo, and now they are in the third position, and just 1 point separating them from second position, and 2 points separating them from the number 1 position. Remo Stars also, I think in Nigeria the group is open. Well, Remo Stars still have a game to play, and if they win that game, they return to second or third position. So in the MPFL, it is open. You never can tell who will win the league, but you can tell who will go down, because Heartland is always coming in and going down. Okay, let's go straight to the Italian Serie A. It was a massive result for Genoa. Napoli did Inter Milan a favor yesterday when they defeated Juventus 2-1. Now making sure that the gap on the La Liga table is the Serie A table is getting wider and wider, and Inter Milan made sure that they sealed that up with a 2-1 victory against Genoa. Now 2 quick goals in the first half, 38 minutes and 38 minutes by Aslani and Sanchez from the spot, and also Sanchez assisting the first goal, made sure that they got all maximum points against Genoa in the La Liga, probably the Serie A. Why am I even calling La Liga self? Now let's look at the table in the Serie A. It is cruise mode. After 27 games, Inter, they have 72 points, and if you do the calculation, I think it's over 10 points. Yes, over 10 points from Juventus. Yes, I say that again, over 10 point gap against Juventus. And AC Milan coming with 56 points. Bologna with 51.4 position. AS Roma, Atalanta, and Napoli making it 5, 6, and 7 respectively on the Serie A table. So it's a long one for Juventus. That is if the hope to get this. And now let's go straight to the Emirates, not the Emirates Stadium. I don't want to go straight to the Emirates Stadium. Let's go to the English Premier League. I'm super excited with this team called Arsenal. After when the result of this season, we saw what they did last season. They got to the second position, and they were displaced by Manchester City, and now they are doing battle. By this time last season, they were really dropping down, but this time they are climbing up. They want to do everything to climb up. Now, after this team met yesterday in round 27 of the English Premier League, Odega got the first goal 5 minutes on resumption of the game, and 8 minutes later it was an own goal by Boji. And meanwhile, after that one, 2 minutes later, yes, I'll tell again, 2 minutes later, after scoring the second goal, Martinelli made it 3 for the Gunners. And in the 25th minute, it was Havertz who got the first goal for the Gunners. And to wrap it up, it was Declan Rice. In the first half, we have 5 clean goals. Saka assisting in that particular one. 5 goals to nil in the first half. And on resumption of the second half, a lot of changes from the Sheffield United side. 3 players coming up on introduction of the game, and also we saw Saka being substituted on the resumption of the second half. But meanwhile, not quite long from that substitution of Saka, we saw White making it 6 goals to nil for the Gunners. But United had to, let's talk about Sheffield United, they had to hold their own. They don't want the embarrassment to be too much. They had to cage the Arsenal side. No more goals. Hopefully, Vicky Arteta say, come on, you guys should pipe low, save the goals for the next game, and let's see how it pans out truly for the Gunners in the next game. So it was 6 goals to nil. Monday Night Football in the English Premier League. Arsenal 6, Sheffield United nil. Okay, looking at the table, yes, Arsenal, like I said, they are really pushing for this one. Like we've always also said repeatedly on the show here that this one will go down to the last days, because nobody wants to take his leg off that throttle. Just like the game between Man City and Manchester United. United scoring the first goal through Rashford, and knowing what is at stake, we saw what happened in the second half. City running riot, 3 goals in the second half. And also for Liverpool, they are doing everything to get this Premier League trophy, maybe a way to say goodbye to Jurgen Klopp. So a lot is at stake. Pep Guardiola wants this to show his dominance in the Premier League. Arsenal, it's been long they lifted the Premier League, and they also won this one. And Liverpool, they also want to lift it and say goodbye to Jurgen Klopp. So I don't know how it is for you. Hopefully you react to that in the course of the show. Now the next game for Liverpool will be against Manchester City. Yes, the next game will be against Manchester City. That's looking at 5 days from today. The next game for Liverpool will be against Manchester City. And now the next game for Arsenal will be against Bedford. Arsenal will be playing at home, Liverpool will be playing at home, and Manchester City will be away. So it's going to be a clash of the table toppers in the next English Premier League game. It is Match Day Live. Let's look at the UEFA Champions League. Okay, it is the return of the UEFA Champions League second fixtures, round of 16 will go down later today. I don't know how it will be for Bayern Munich. They've not been impressive this season at all. Losing, just I'm trying to get the right words to use for Bayern Munich with Thomas Tuchel. Now ahead of tonight's game, looking at the second leg. The first leg actually ended 1-0 in favor of Lazio. Now what will happen at the Allianz Arena later this evening as Bayern Munich lock horns with Lazio? Now the game is still very much open and anything can happen. I know definitely Lazio might want to use the style of Jose Mourinho attacking the balls, but I will say, my brother, it will be too early to do that. Just go all out, play your game, massive attack, massive defense against a team that is also struggling. Yes, whether I like it or not, Bayern Munich, they are struggling. I don't know, they should just surrender the Bundesliga to Bayern Leverkusen, who have been very impressive. 34 games in all competition, they have not lost at all. I'm just making reference to Bayern Leverkusen on the flip side. But let's look at today's game between Bayern Munich and Lazio, but this time Munich will be hosting Lazio at the Allianz Arena. So let's see how we point out for them and for both teams. This will be the fourth meeting. Yes, the fourth meeting between both sides. In 2021, Bayern Munich defeated Lazio 4-1. Yes, at the home ground of Lazio. They now met again at the Allianz Arena. It was 2-1 in the reverse fixtures in favor of Bayern Munich. And then you have the light of Frank Ribery and what's this guy's name again? Guy with the Iron Robin and so like that. That was those time, but it's a total different kettle of fish. A different set of players in the Bayern side. They are still good, but I don't know what's happening to Munich. Also, a fortnight ago, it was 1-0 in favor of Lazio. So let's see what will happen today in the UEFA Champions League reverse fixture. Munich up against Lazio at the Allianz Arena. Where will the pendulum swing? Who will qualify for the next round of the UEFA Champions League? Well, that's not the only game that will go down. Later today, Paris Saint-Germain will be up against Real Sociedad. But before we give you that particular one man is in the news. Looking at Kylian Mbappe. Yes, Kylian Mbappe is in the news. Should I say because of the tight fixtures? Yes, Mbappe's tension over showdown PSG crunch Champions League date. Yes, the date. Looking at them also trying to get the French title, and at the same time they are desperate. Yes, they are desperate to get this Champions League. And now let's tell you that Paris Saint-Germain preparation for today's Champions League round of 16 away to Real Sociedad has been overshadowed by coach Luis Enrique's handling of star man Kylian Mbappe. Now PSG have suffered numerous humiliating defeats at this stage of the Champions League in recent years, but they are ideally placed to advance to the quarterfinals this time after winning 2-0 at home to the Basel side in the last month first leg. Yes, a lot of things happening now. How Kylian Mbappe, the situation of Kylian Mbappe has been handled by Luis Enrique, and they've suffered a lot of humiliation, especially in this round of the Champions League. But let's see how we point out the first leg advantage of PSG at Parc des Princes. They defeated Real Sociedad by 2-0. But this time, Real Sociedad will be playing at home, and let's see if the advantage will be to them, knowing fully well that they've lost their last 3 games. They lost against Sevilla 3-2. They lost against Mallorca in the Copa del Rey, and they also lost to Villarreal in the La Liga. They also lost yes, they won the game against Mallorca in the La Liga. So not been too impressive in the last 5 games. They've won 1 and they've lost 4. But as for Paris Saint-Germain, they've won 3 and they've drawn 2 of their last 5 games. So let's say we pound out later this evening. I don't know where you think the pendulum will swing. Is it the home of Real Sociedad, or will it be Paris Saint-Germain on the road? I don't know how it will be for Kylian Mbappe later this evening, because the pressure is really, really mounting on the young man. Okay, let's take your reactions. 090-9705-4450. I take that again. 090-9705-4450. That is strictly SMS and WhatsApp to 090-9705-4450. Let's also tell you that it is match day live. We talked about one of the rescheduled games in the MPFL for Gombe United. Now Gombe United will be at home to Shooting Stars. Yes, precisely this evening, 3 p.m. Gombe United will welcome Shooting Stars of Ibadan. So let's say we point out for Shooting Stars if they will actually bring down Gombe United. Let's also tell you that it is match day live in the English Championship. Burnley will take on Millwall. Coventry City will welcome Rotherham. Hull will take on Birmingham. Leeds United will take on Stoke. Sheffield Wednesday will take on Plymouth. Leicester City, who are trying to make a return back to the Premier League, will take on Sunderland, as Ipswich will welcome Bristol City. So a lot of games going down later this evening. SMS and WhatsApp to 090-9705-4450. And the phone lines are officially open. 090-373-73. I take that again. 090-7353-0044 or 090-8766-88 and 88. Hello to you. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Vicky.
Morning to you. Is this Jatao or is this Becca?
Yes, this is Jatao.
Jatao, it's good to have you on the show this morning.
Yes, how was your night, sir?
No, that was good. Thanks for asking, bro.
That's good. Yes, it will be good for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich will win last year no matter what. Despite the fact they are not doing good in their league. But today they will sail through, but they will not go far in the Champions League again. But today on, it's mandatory for them to win. That's my own contribution. I regret to everyone, my brother.
Okay, thank you very much, Jatao. It is mandatory for them to win. Bayern Munich wants a title. PSG wants a title. Inter Milan also wants a title. Barcelona also wants a title. Real Madrid wants a title. Arsenal wants a title. Everybody wants this title. And let's also tell you that on Friday evening, precisely in Saudi Arabia, it will be Francis versus AJ. Hello to you, good morning. Good morning to you, Dan Ambassador.
Good morning, sir.
Morning to you, my brother. How you doing?
Concerning Nigerian League, we are very sad to come to loss at home. It has been long that the loss at the Sanagosa Stadium. This Nigeria for you. And concerning Athena, they're going down all this Sheffield United yesterday. Still go to me. They welcome development for all these gunners. I pray for them to make sure that this league is for their way to make sure that they collect the Premier League. And tonight is the Champions League. Tonight, Bayern League. This is an opportunity for them at home. At least I can to make sure that at least they do something to this Bayern, to do their arena. To make sure at least they make sure that they score 2 goals to 1 tonight.
Okay.
And my regard to one of the games from Senior Samson, Mara Davla, Ware and D, Eric Asminia, Jukano, Tenkendi, and Ushebaka. I will not even hear from him again. My regard to Dr. Odele and Jatao, to everybody that I hear my voice this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I truly appreciate you. Yes, you mentioned Uchebaka. Yes, it's been a while. Uchebaka, yes, it's been a while. And also Sport General, it's also been a while. Mohammed Abdullahi, I hope you guys are okay, hope you guys are good. It's been a while. We heard from you. You guys should stay safe and be good. Hopefully we want to hear from you. The family will also want to hear from you. Okay, we have this one. Voice notes coming in. Let's see if we can squeeze in these call. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, Sport Lord. morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother. You know where you're calling from?
My name is Idris. I'm calling from Area 1.
Igwe. Welcome to the show.
Idris.
Okay, Idris.
Right.
Sorry about that, Idris.
I just want to talk about Arsenal. I don't know. The Arsenal is going among. I don't enjoy that club to be found. Vicky, the power go they give any and without money where they will start the club, they start the coach with the power go give. Arsenal they are wicked to be found. I know the 27 United yesterday. They were like, Arsenal won't make the 7 United coaches. Let they come down now. At least second half they are late. They come down second half. I'm happy for second half. Secondly, there is rumor going about that Nigeria want to renew the Zero contract, improve offer, almost $80 million. I don't know. That would be the voice you say can make.
Wait. Did you say? Wait, sorry, Idris. You said they want to renew Basilo's contract.
Yeah, so there's this rumor going on. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Basilo has already resigned now. So
they said they are working on to call him back. They want
to call him back.
Yeah, the improved contract of 80 million. That man just go. That man is so analog, so archaic. No. They're not gonna be playing that kind of defensive football now. Can't win Africa. We are supposed to win African team. Talk about going to World Cup to go and play that kind of defensive football. No. You work. Make that man just go. I beg.
Okay. Thank you very much.
They have brilliant local coaches. They have fine coaches. Let them just give them chances and let that man to just go. I beg. I don't want that man to stay. Okay. That man cost me never. The people for the nation's coach, they warning up to today. I don't want another one again.
Okay, thank you very much, Idris. I truly appreciate your call. Well, I've not stumbled on that. I'm yet to hear about that particular one. A renewed contract for Jose Presidio, 80 million. And that's the same thing that happened to Randy Waldrum. Remember that after the World Cup, yes, Randy Waldrum has his own genuine case. After the World Cup in Australia, he moved from there. He didn't even bother coming back to Nigeria. He moved from there to the United States, and he has been there. He didn't even play some of the matches because he needed his contract to be sorted out. And 80 million, well, I never confirmed that one. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky.
Morning to you, my brother. You know where you're calling from.
I'm Solomon from Kubwa.
Okay, Solomon, welcome to the show.
Yeah, Vicky. Congratulations to Arsenal, Vicky Vick.
Okay.
They wish Madrid all the best for love today.
Francie, also Solomon, please call me back. Okay, let's see if we can take this voice note from Coach Elijah. Morning to you, bro.
Good morning, Vicky Vick.
Morning to you.
How was your night? Thanks for my brother.
My work is good.
My brother Arsenal really made me proud yesterday. And I believe the way Arsenal, the way they are going, let's watch out. I'm very proud of Arsenal. I'm happy to have a club like Arsenal. And Vicky Vick, my wedding is this Saturday. Arsenal have already start the joy and the celebration already. So you guys should prepare and come and celebrate with me on Saturday. Please. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Coach Elijah says so. I love you all.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach Elijah. We saw that in the sports group. Congratulations in advance. Let's see how it pans out. Hopefully, everyone who is on the who listens to Coach Elijah, let's see how we can grace that occasion for him on Saturday. Well, congratulations in advance, Coach Elijah. Well, it is Match Day Live, UEFA Champions League reverse fixtures round of 16. Bayern Munich up against Lazio, and we'll see the lights of Paris Saint-Germain up against Real Sociedad. Yes, PSG on the road. Akamata, yes, he's on the show this morning. Now, this kind of Arsenal result, I expected Man City to score Man United. But at all, nine bad pass. Fear factor has left Bayern Munich. It's looking like an end to an era. Thank you very much, Akamata. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, not ready for me. Okay, well, I still expect your calls to come in. Let's go straight to other top stories. Okay, I think calls coming in. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning to you. Your name, where you're calling from?
Joe from Airport Road.
Okay, Joe from Airport Road. Let's go there, Joe.
Good morning.
Morning to you, bro.
Congratulations to my team after yesterday. But I still expect more from them. But the 39 years don't they draw now. In Liverpool and Man City. You need to surprise what happened this weekend between Man City and Liverpool. I don't think one of them must drop points. They no drop points, two of them will share the points. But they have now win the match, that now we go on top. But that is a fair partner. But when Arsenal is losing like this, at the end of the day now, they will mess everything up. When you expect them to win the match now, they go to draw or you. And coming to Bayern Munich and Lazio, I'm not even want Bayern Munich to lose survive that match. All the one where they don't do for Bundesliga, they don't do them. Let them go there. Let them give the chance to buy that. We cannot see that league. It will take all my cost to for them to collect that league for buy that. They don't already win the league. Not like Kurusha talking about last week, we're supposed to win the match, win the league. When the match at him and win the league, they go to draw. But this is nothing we saw as a person for no winning the league. And for the championship to say that it's free for Lazio, not them again. Then they come out there.
Okay, thank you very much, Joe. Truly appreciate your call. Please, when you're calling in, try turning down the audio level on your radio so that I cannot be hearing that sound at the background. It's really irritating to the ears. True, please, when you're calling in, try turning down the audio level on your radio. Now, let's carry our calculator and let's do some calculations ahead of this weekend's game. Now, Arsenal, third position, they have 61 points and they will take on Brentford. And now, that's this weekend. On the 9th this weekend. Now, for Arsenal, if they go ahead to beat Brentford with all maximum points, when we expect Arsenal to do the needful, they won't do. So if they beat Brentford, they will get 64 points. Yes, they will get 64 points and they will climb on top of the table, looking and waiting for the result between Liverpool and Manchester City. Now, the result between Liverpool and Manchester City, if that one ends in a draw, Arsenal will still remain on top of the table, but Liverpool will have 64 points and Man City will drop to third position with 63 points. Why? Because of the draw between Liverpool and City. Now, we all know that City are on fire, so City might not want to drop points. They want to go all out and win that game, and if eventually they win that game, we see them going on top of the table with Arsenal in second position and Liverpool dropping to third position if Arsenal wins their game. And if City, or probably Liverpool, beat City, which will be very slim, we see Liverpool remaining on top of the table. Arsenal will be in second position if they win their game, and City dropping down to third position. So it's going to be an open game this weekend, especially for the top three teams. 09073530044 or 09087668888. SMS and WhatsApp messages to 09097054450. Deco Temple is on the show. Thomas is also on the show. You guys should just hold tight while I take this call. Hello to you. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning to you, my brother. I know where you're calling from.
This is Jatal.
Okay, Jatal.
Cut me off.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's go to Jatal.
Yes, even what I wanted to say, you have explained it very well about Arsenal. And I believe the game between Liverpool and Man City will end in a draw. And once Arsenal climb up, I don't think they will drop this time around. Look at the game they considered. They are the only club that have considered less than the two clubs. So this time around, I think I don't shake hands with other people. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Jatao. Truly appreciate your call. Looking at Arsenal, goal difference is 45 for Arsenal. Goal difference 45 for Arsenal. Goal difference for Liverpool is 39, and goal difference for Manchester City is 35. So Arsenal, so far so good, are the team with the highest goal so far after 27 games this season. Arsenal, the highest team that has scored, the team that with the most goals this season after 27 games. Goal difference of 45 for Arsenal, and 10 more than Man City, 35, and Liverpool with 37. Okay, let's take some messages already coming in. I still have transfer gossip on the show, and this one is from Thomas. Good morning, Vicky Vick. My name is Thomas Awandele. Yes, Thomas Awandele Yakubu from Pape. Congratulations to Arsenal, but they still have mountains to climb. Yes, indeed, they have mountains to climb. If you look at Arsenal, they have 11 games to go. Yes, 11 games to play, and they just have to keep that pressure moving up. Dr. Temple is on the show, and let's hear what Dr. Temple will say this morning. Good morning to you, Dr. Temple.
Good morning, Vicky Vick.
Morning to
the
you.
Honorable Sport Minister on radio. Small.
Dr. Temple.
Vicky Vick, I beg. Make una help me beg Arsenal. How person go they beat for see as they go just they pursue them like how you carry hammer now? This is not fair. Now like this we go dey do. I beg, make una help us beg them. This is enough now. This is now. This is not fair. Anyway, Coach Elijah, congratulations on your wedding by Saturday. God willing, we wish you a happy married life. If God permits, we will be there to grace your occasion. And let me also take the opportunity to see a lot of people that I've not met physically, that we've been talking on radio here. And there is one person I want to see. Hey, I don't know whether that person will be able to come out from the bush that day to grace this occasion, because he usually on Saturdays that he goes to collect his herbs for his mixtures. So I hope we will see there. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Vicky Vick, I beg, help me ask the whether Abito Cheka and Ganduka Ganduse against this weekend, so that their club can come up if any of these top ones lose guards more. Help me ask him, I beg.
Dr. Odele, sorry, Dr. Temple. Now me won't put for corner. You don't go see me. In short, I'm not available. This network here is not available. Dr. Odele, I wonder where you are. Please, you need to come and answer this question. We need your. In short, we all need to grace this occasion on Friday. Let's see how we can rally around Coach Elijah on Saturday. If you're in the WhatsApp group, the invitation card is already there. The venue is already there. It's just by this Kabusa, not too far from Eagles. At least we've been looking at a way to hang out. This is an opportunity to just hang out. Let's see how we can grace this occasion for Coach Elijah. We just need to come around him. He's an Arsenal fan, a diehard Arsenal fan. But let's see how we pounce out for him. And let's return back to the phone lines. Hello to you. Good morning. Yes. Okay. Let's go there, Joe.
We watch most of the features that Arsenal have. Ending of the season. They have a very tough game. Because after the game against the Tottenham, Arsenal will go Chelsea. Arsenal will go to Manchester United. After can Arsenal get winning in all these matches? That is my prayer for Arsenal. Their chances of winning the league very few. And if you watch Man City pictures, there's a Man City to have Man City hit Tottenham away, and after Liverpool match, they have Man City Aston Villa away. So that one is a draw point there, but can Arsenal capitalize on all the matches? Because now the London derby begin at Tottenham, they are postponing 2 weeks time, and by the time they will come back from international break, after we play Chelsea, after Chelsea match, they will not play London derby against Tottenham. And if Arsenal progress in Champions League is there. So me, I'm calculating most of the features that Arsenal have. If Arsenal can win the league, nothing you have to see other than the draw, Man City, Liverpool draw, and Arsenal won. You will not give the Arsenal head to win the league. They still need to do their own work.
Exactly. Okay, thank you very much, Joe.
Some of started starting now. That one, I don't even look that one as the striker said, because the striker that cannot even give you 3 goals in 10 matches, that is striker. But Manchester United is not a very strong side yesterday. When the competitors yesterday, you can't do anything.
Okay, thank you very much, Joe. I have to let you go here now. Truly appreciate you for that analysis. Yes, truly a lot of tough game for the Gunners. We analyzed it here about last week, looking at the Gunners' possibility of getting back to the summit of the English Premier League. Now, looking at Arsenal's last 5 games, let's do the calculation of the last 5 games. They defeated Liverpool 3-1. They defeated West Ham 6-0. That is 9 goals. They also defeated Burnley 5 goals. That is 14. They defeated Newcastle 4 goals, that's 18, and they now defeated Sheffield United 6 goals. That is 22 general, more than, yes, if I'm not mistaken, 18 general, yes, 18 plus 6, that's about 24 goals in the space of 5 games. That is massive. If you ask me, that is massive. But the next game will be against Brentford, just like what Joe said. They have a game against Tottenham, they have a game against Chelsea, and they have other tough games to go. So just left for them to be focused, and let's see how it pans out for the Gunners this season. Okay, let's give you some transfer gossip. Yes, we have some transfer gossip on the show this morning to wrap up the show. Tuesday's gossip. And let's begin with this one. Let's tell you that Manchester United and Paris Saint-Germain are emerging as front runners to sign Napoli and Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen this summer. Yes, Man United have joined in the race, and Paris Saint-Germain are also the 2 front runners club to vie for the shirt and the signature of Victor Osimhen. So let's see how it pans out for United. They have been given an ultimatum. That's Ten Hag given an ultimatum to qualify for Europe. That is the top 4. That looks like an impossible task for Ten Hag and Manchester United. But anything can still happen when it comes to football. 11 more games to play, and teams might drop points, and United might come up. So let's see how it pans out. Newcastle United are close in agreeing a new contract with Jonathan, with 27-year-old Brazil midfielder having little over a year left on his contract. Let's also tell you that Liverpool might have to pay Bayern Leverkusen a world record fee for the manager of 21 million to bring Xabi Alonso back to the Anfield, double what they paid to sign the Spaniard as a player. Now Bayern Munich will part company with manager Thomas Tuchel in the summer and have had initial discussion with Alonso, who is leaning towards joining the Bundesliga club rather than Liverpool if he leaves Bayern Leverkusen. Now let's also tell you that Chelsea have identified Brighton's Roberto Di Zerbi and Sporting Ruben Amorim as potential replacement for Mauricio Pochettino. Now a number of Manchester United players believe dot manager Erik ten Hag will be replaced at the end of the season by new co-owner Ineos. Now let's tell you that Tottenham manager Postecoglou will reject any offer to leave this club. United intend to sell England winger Jadon Sancho this summer following the loan spell with Borussia Dortmund. Let's also tell you that Real Madrid are willing to raise their offer for Bayern Munich Canada left back Alphonso Davies to £43 million. Let's also hint you that Chelsea sent scout to watch 21-year-old England defender Archie Brown, who plays for Belgian side Ghent at the weekend. The former Derby County youngster is also being watched by Leeds United and West Ham United. And finally, on the transfer gossip, Portugal forward Rafael Leao has played down speculations about a move to Chelsea or Paris Saint-Germain by saying his future is at AC Milan. To wrap it up with this message from WhatsApp, Barrister Sunday all the way from Dakwa. Good morning, Vicky Vick. It's not only Arsenal that have tough games at the tail end of the season, even Man City and Liverpool too. Please, Vicky Vick, I don't understand why I'm seeing Arsenal playing Manchester United 3 times this season. Please help check the fixture and explain to us why it is so. Okay, time is not my friend to do that. Hopefully we'll pass the baton until tomorrow and we'll see how we can do justice to that particular one. Please, all you need to do is just remind me so we can talk about this particular issue you just raised up this morning. On the flip side is Eagles Outlook, and Udwak Daniel will be in the studio to do justice to that particular one. Massive thanks to Jatal, Dan Ambassador, Akamata, Idris, Solomon, Coach Elijah, Joe, yes, from Lube, Thomas, Awandele Yakubu, and we have Dr. Temple and Barrister Sunday all the way from Dakwa. Coach Elijah, thank you very much, you guys, for the contribution this morning, and to everyone who sat back to listen to my voice this morning. Truly appreciate you as I raise this bell to you. Let's do this again same time tomorrow. The medical edition of Sport on the Ghost Wings will definitely return back to the FA. Udrak is already in the studio. I don't know if he's wearing Jason on my line like Victor Simeo. I don't know, or probably I don't know which of the club he'll be moving to, or if he wants to port. I think porting is a real thing. Yes, if he wants to port, let's see where he reports to. I still remember the Sport Minister on Radio Vicky Vick said somebody close to you and not far away. My brother, my sister, you are blessed. Do have yourself a lovely day ahead. Adios.
You are about to experience orgasm.